Hello, welcome back to Learn Economia. Today we are going to look into the Arrow's impossibility theorem with respect to its implications and limitations. Let's have a look into the very same here. To be very specific, in the very beginning itself, let me tell you a little about the Arrow's impossibility theorem. The theorem is actually put forward by a very important economist, Arrow. Actually, his full name is Kenneth Arrow. It was Kenneth Arrow who had given certain principles which need to be in place for some preferential voting system to operate in a fairly as well as rational manner. And he was trying to connect something related to individual preferences with the preference of a society. But when it comes to the conditions that this person was putting forward, actually this person was giving 5 impossibilities. And he says that it is very difficult to satisfy all the impossibilities into possibilities. Like having the possibilities of all the 5 impossibilities simultaneously is not possible. That is why this theorem is known as impossibility theorem, because it's coming to be difficult as far as practical aspect is concerned. Now coming to the implications, the Arrow's impossibility theorem offers a lot of challenges. When we deal with something like perfect democratic decision making, it suggests that there exists some kind of trade-offs, and these trade-offs will make you to go for some compromises, and these compromises would be something unavoidable. So you will be moving away from perfection, and also there would be certain problems that would arise about strategic decision making. Also there would be manipulation in decision making process. So what you have to do is that you will be forced to go for certain alternatives. Definitely certain alternatives would be coming to influence your outcomes. And when you go for this, the aspect of fairness and integrity, these would be questioned. Now, again, this was not the end of the implications. The theorem emphasizes the role of decision rules whenever it comes to shaping outcomes of collective choices. So what does it mean by collective choices? Choice of a group or a collection of people. Let it be something like society, which would be a collection of people. So the different decision rules will be actually leading to different results only, because it would be taken by different people. And choice of a particular decision rule would be something very, very important as far as determining fairness and efficiency is concerned. And again, remember, we are living in a world of imperfections. And when this is being concerned, what would be the scenario? How can you deal with satisfying all the 5 conditions and deal with the imperfect world? Arrow was giving Arrow was actually giving impossibilities, not possibilities, and he says converting all the impossibilities into possibilities while going for connecting with individual choice and social choice, this is impossible. Now, again, we are dealing with trade-offs as far as social decision making is concerned. We are connecting individual decision making with social decision making, because we know that collection of individuals would be making a society. But is it possible to satisfy the decisions of the entire set of population that exists in a society to go for the actual social decision making process? here comes the problem. So this impossibility theorem gives some suggestions regarding satisfying all desirable properties simultaneously and says that it is not possible to do that, and that is why it is known as impossibility. So here we need to go for some trade-offs. We need to consider certain trade-offs, and the role of policymakers comes here because they are the ones who will be dealing with the actual decision-making process to deal with the welfare of the public. We are always concerned about increasing the welfare of the public. So this is something that will be happening as a result of the apt kind of policies. But policymaker would definitely face trade-offs. Since we especially have limited resources, this trade-off will be happening. And they will be actually facing this issue. And having said about the practical implications, let me take you to the limitations of Arrow's impossibility theorem. So it's all about aggregating the individual preferences to form a collective choice or a decision of society. Now, here comes the role of feasibility of achieving certain desirable properties, because you are dealing with attaining desirable properties not one by one. You are trying to attain it all simultaneously, and this will prompt some exploration of alternative decision making mechanism, because you are dealing with trade-off. We are dealing with some need for thoughtful consideration. That is very much important here. So that is all about the practical implications as well as the limitations of Arrow's impossibility theorem. Hope you understand. You could to an extent, you could make an analysis of the practical implications as well as limitations of the model. That's it. Thank you for watching. I request you to like and subscribe to this channel for more videos. You can also be a part of our Telegram community by clicking onto the link given in the description box. Also, you can download the Learn Economy app. I'll be providing the link in the description box. That's it. Thank you.